Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lou, and I'm back at y'all boys with another video, man. Let's get it, man. Gang.
I was in LA, he was in LA. He was trying to stay, I was trying to stay. We was in the club, I was trying to fall, you was trying to fall. So you said what's up?
Alright, y'all. So in today's video, I'm bringing y'all another reaction video. Today's video, we got Skyrim versus Dark Souls Death Battle. Now, Death Battle is a YouTube channel. They make like, I guess like fantasy, fight battles like between superheroes, anime characters, different things like that. So like they'll fuck around and put like Superman versus Goku or some shit like that, and then just give you all the details about each character, and then ultimately fight and say who will win. But yeah, this one we got Skyrim and Dark Souls. Now I haven't played. I know they're both like games, video games or whatever. I haven't played too much Skyrim. I have played Dark Souls before, and that's like a really hard game. But as y'all can see, Dragonborn versus Chosen Undead. So yeah, man, we're gonna dive right into the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what y'all think of this, if it was realistic or if it was unrealistic. If y'all want to see me react to more videos like this, let me know as well. But yeah, we're gonna dive straight into the video, man. Let's get it.
Death Battle is sponsored by Brandon Yates. That's right, our Brandon Yates.
Okay, let's get into it.
The Chosen Undead. The accursed.
Shit, and I'm gonna be learning a lot too, because like I said, I haven't played this game like that, so we're gonna see.
The God Killer from Dark Souls.
The last Dragonborn, the dragon-slaying savior of Skyrim.
Resigned to captivity, these two demi-human heroes embrace their destinies and stare down the very gods themselves.
And devoured their friggin' souls!
Because these two lack specific canon arsenals and movesets due to being role-playing protagonists, for this death battle we're giving them everything they have and maxing out all of their stats.
Which is totally possible in-game if you're willing to grind.
See, and they make it real realistic too, because it's like they make it real realistic because it's like they give everybody the max powers, or they make it balanced so that like niggas can't say, oh well, he has this ability or he that. Like they're both in max form, both all their abilities, like they make it, you know what I'm saying, they make it equal. So I fuck with that too.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Right. Let's get into it, man.
Our story begins at the end. The great cities of old have collapsed. The heroes are dead or mad, and the golden age is over. Looking out upon their decaying kingdom, everyone would like nothing more than to lay down and die.
Too bad for them. That's the one thing they couldn't do.
The world has been gripped by the undead curse, turning anyone with a mysterious dark sign into mindless, violent hollows upon repeated soul-crushing deaths.
But there is a prophecy of a chosen undead who will journey to Lordran, the home of the gods, and save the world.
There's nothing more powerful than you making your thing happen. Really.
But imagine your world like turn into straight zombies, straight undead people, and then you have to be that one person to save, kill, and do all that, bro. That probably is a lot of pressure, bro. And just imagine being that guy. Like, I couldn't even imagine that. That shit crazy.
Rotting away in an asylum, all it took was an assist from an unlucky knight and a giant raven before one unlikely hero was ready to claw their way through their...
Okay, so first, descent. Okay, descent from whatever. Ageless, so he doesn't age. Height, weight, gender variable. Okay, prisoner of Northern Asylum, merged into the soul of Cinder. Likes Tarkus, Siegemeyer, and Priscilla. Dislike Patches, Ballistics, easy mode.
Progenitor's forgotten homeland.
And it helps that as long as they can keep their sense of purpose, an undead will always resurrect at the nearest bonfire. Now, they might slowly lose their memories, their personality, and their sanity, but the curse gives them as much time as they need to get good.
Damn.
Undead are unnaturally resilient, able to survive being impaled through the chest. They've been chewed, eaten, and digested by what I can only describe as
abilities: resurrection, immortality, soul absorption, superhuman survivability, miracles, sorceries, pyromancies, time and dimensional travel, resistance to poison, curse, acid, holy, and magic. Okay, so those aren't bad abilities. That's actually, I mean, they're immortal, so how would they die? But these are a lot of good abilities, I'm not gonna
And
lie.
they can have their souls torn from their very body, because undead humans don't need their souls to survive.
Just pop some of that spicy Sunny D and they're good to go. If
Damn.
anything, it seems like they get off to it. And speaking of souls,
Yeah.
they can absorb the souls of their fallen enemies to increase their power.
So literally they can live without a soul. So if you take their soul out, they're still alive. And they can absorb other people's souls. That's kind of OP
They're a
if you ask
master
me.
with swords, hammers, spears, axes, bows, you name it. And that's without any formal training. With the right stats and setup, they can be anything from a cartwheeling assassin to a dragon-smashing tank.
To the giantest of dads.
Damn.
And despite the serious gothic themes of the series, these weapons can get anime as hell. Smo's great hammer is a
Boss soul weapons, shields, flask, humanity, dark sign, green blossom, dragon head, and torso stone, silver pendant, and rings. They got a different variety of weapons. Okay.
ginormous mallet the size of a sedan.
Based on its size and likely bronze composition, it
Look at
had to
these
weigh
big
over
people
100
they fighting,
tons,
bro.
a
This
lot
dude
like
is way
Goff's
bigger
great
than him.
bow, which can shoot pillar-sized arrows and one-shot dragons out of the sky.
Oh,
Or
hell
my
no.
favorite, the Moonlight Greatsword, produced from the ass of the albino dragon and founder of sorcery, Seath the Scaleless. This baby's a universe-hopping anomaly that can fire powerful sword beams and just looks so cool.
The
Damn.
chosen undead has learned magic from the greatest practitioners in the world.
They got
can
magic,
create
too.
shockwaves, form defensive barriers, reflect
Yeah,
damage,
this is
throw
kinda
balls of
sounding
flame,
OP if you
control
ask me,
minds,
I'm not gonna
fire
lie.
magical crystal spears, turn invisible, and toss bolts of sunlight strong enough to peel the stone scales off of mortal dragons.
Though
Damn.
their pool of magic is pretty limited, so
Damn. They got Wraths of the Gods, Great Magic Barrier, Bountiful Sunlight, Homing Crystal Soul Mass, White Dragon Breath, Dark Orb, Chaos Storm, Iron Flesh, Power Within, and more. So I don't really know what too many of these are, but it just sounds like a whole bunch of crazy shit that'll do damage, bro. I'm not gonna
if
lie.
it comes down to it, they can shut
White
off
dragon
all magic
breath,
in the
like-
vicinity with the miracle Vow of Silence.
Preventing anyone from speaking any spells aloud, including themselves. With this incredible arsenal and judicious attention paid to the stamina bar, the chosen undead was rolling their way to victory.
A roll so powerful it bends the laws of space and warps them through attacks like they weren't even there. Though sometimes it doesn't work and it's bullshit.
That's
Damn.
just a game mechanic, but great to use when you're panicking.
They've defeated Nido, the god of death, the bed of chaos, the mother of all deep
They've literally defeated a god of death. Like what?
kind, and
How do you
Calamite,
beat
the
something like that?
strongest surviving ancient dragon.
That was when the chosen undead was dragged back in time to face the fallen knight Artorias, the greatest warrior in history.
The
And not only
greatest
defeat
warrior
him, but
in
accomplish
history.
the greatest feat attributed to Artorias' legend, the destruction of Manus, the father of the abyss that threatened to consume the world.
They've even beaten other chosen undead from alternate worlds, like the best buddy in all gaming, Solaire. Praise the sun, bro! And soon they were approached by these two slithery freaks. One said to link the fire, and the other said to let it die out, which totally makes sense. Wiz can explain it.
Don't look at me. Dark Souls lore is as notoriously convoluted as the flow of its time stream, which is why we have a true expert in the realms of nerdom to explain it for us. Oh, Jocelyn.
You wouldn't believe how many item descriptions, forum posts, and moody 2013 lore videos I had to watch through for this. It's story time, kids. In the beginning, the world was unformed and static. Then suddenly, the first flame burst to life, and with it, the concepts of heat and cold, life and death, energy and time, light and dark.
Sounds like a mythological Big Bang.
The gods were granted immensely powerful souls from the first flame, but their greatest fear was the soul possessed collectively by the race known as humanity, the Dark Soul. The Skyfather Gwyn feared humanity's immortality, and so sealed their dark souls within them. But as humanity reproduced, the Dark Soul collectively grew and the first flame waned. Turns out humans were naturally undying, or according to the gods' propaganda, undead.
Gasp! It's all a conspiracy. The undead curse was a lie!
Linking the fire means using your very soul as fuel to keep the first flame burning.
What?
If an undead champion believes their immortality is a curse, they'll do anything to prevent it, including burning fragments of the dark soul to keep the age of the gods going.
So
Damn.
you're a pawn in a game played by decrepit gods desperately clinging to power. Well, that's a huge
Literally.
They might
That
look
makes
like
you
a
a
depressed
pawn. Like,
California raisin, but in order to link the flame, their soul needs to be strong enough to maintain the whole universe and the flow of time for another 1,000 years.
Other similarly
Jeez.
powerful undead across time are swift enough to dodge lightning and even light itself. Based on their dodge,
link the first flame or become the Dark Lord. Ring the bells of awakening. Ascended Sands Fortress. Captured the 4 Lord Souls. Survived the Honor Londo archers. Defeated Orstein and Smug. 4 Kings, Pinwheel, and Gwen. So these dudes can dodge lightning too. So how fast are they as well? Like it just seems OP to me. I'm not gonna lie.
they'd be reacting and
I haven't
moving
even
over
heard. I haven't even heard the Dark Souls yet. But right now, I got my money on Skyrim.
20% the speed of light.
At the end of their quest, they faced down and defeated Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder, long hollowed from linking the flame 1,000 years ago. So, which will you choose? Link the fire and prolong the current age, or let it fade until only dark remains?
This is the biggest bummer
That's
of them
a
all.
crazy-
Truth
that's a
is,
crazy
it
decision.
never mattered. The cycle just continues age after age, with new heroes replacing the old ones until the chosen undead was long forgotten.
Until the infinite march of time ground the world to ash. It was never about the happy ending. It didn't exist. It was about the struggle to get there. That's ultimately what gives us meaning.
If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be
Imagine living in a world where there's no happy ending. Imagine living in a world where there's
Play Diablo
no
4.
ending. Like it's just
Doing something for me for a change was getting my education, so I decided that Purdue Global was the way to go.
What was I saying? Yeah, just imagine living in a world where like there's a problem and like your job is to solve that problem, but the problem's just like never ending and it just keeps on going, and it's just a cycle after cycle after cycle. Like that's
This
crazy
episode of
shit.
Death Battle is sponsored by Brandon.
That's right, Boomstick. Dive into the thrilling
Brandon
world of
Yates.
versus music.
Yeah.
Ruin Love.
Your all-time greats. In fact, he
And enjoyed
you just
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
on the show, and you
for years.
all
Chronic tour.
every
Then don't wait. Frosty Viking paradise of Skyrim. Visit the quaint Nordic villages. Hike up to the throat of the world. Marvel at the beauty of Blackreach. Hey, what's that in the sky? Why, it's Macho Man Randy Savage. No, it's Thomas the Tank Engine.
No, that is a dragon. But not just any mere drake. This is Alduin, the World
Oh,
Eater.
shit.
And he's come to burn everything to a cinder.
But fortunately for you, his path of destruction happened to interrupt your impending execution at the hands of those uppity Imperial pigs. That'll be the worst mistake this scaly monster would ever make.
It wouldn't be long before you escaped the destruction of Helgen and defeated a dragon yourself.
Then absorbed its freaking soul.
That could only mean one thing. You are a being born with the blood and soul of a dragon in the body of a Nord, or elf, or Khajiit, or lizard dude destined to battle Alduin and save the world.
In their tongue, you are the
Oh, I'm sorry. I think the first things that we were watching was Dark Souls. My bad. That's on me. I think I might have said Skyrim on accident.
Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
In their quest to rid Tamriel
So
of
the
Alduin's
chosen
dragon,
undead is Dark Souls, and the Dragonborn is Skyrim.
army, the
That's on
Dragonborn
me.
became a jack of all trades, master of all.
They learned to be a master.
So right now my money is on Dark Souls. Right now my money's on Dark Souls. I didn't mean to say Skyrim. That's on me.
Assassin with the Dark Brotherhood, a master sorcerer with the College of Winterhold, a master thief with the Nightingales, a master dragon hunter with the Blades, and a master good boy. Who's a good boy? That's a good boy.
They
There you
even
go.
fought in the Skyrim Civil War.
Dragon soul absorption, immortality, weapon mastery, shouts, spell casting, stealth, smiting, alchemy.
on the side of the Imperial Legion, champions of order.
You mean the Nordic War for Independence on the side of the Stormcloaks?
Those elf-funded Nord supremacists?
Better than those jackbooted Cyrodiil fascists? But what else could I expect from a monster who steals from innocent villagers by sticking buckets over their heads?
They can put their skills to
See, I'm not really talking that much right now, y'all, because I'm just trying to learn and pick up everything. But there's gonna be a fight at the end, and y'all definitely gonna hear me react.
Basically crazy powerful
but I'm just trying to pick up all this information and figure out, because like I said, I don't really know too much about it. Y'all probably do when y'all watch this video, and y'all can let me know down below in the comment section like what I don't know, what I missed out on. Oh, let me go back and look at the arsenal. Artifacts, amulets, scrolls, light and heavy armor, arrows and bolts, potions, poisons, food.
It's a completely random spell on its target.
Right now, it's looking like Dark Souls is scraping. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's just how it looks to me.
Turning him into a chicken.
From Meridia, they received the Dawnbreaker, a holy sword made for burning the undead to ash. That's similar to Uriel's bow, which can shoot fiery arrows that can blot out the sun.
So they literally have a sword that can, like, kill the undead.
Cover the distance between the earth and the sun in about 2 seconds. The arrow would have to be moving at over 250 times the speed of light.
Except this isn't Earth and the sun. This is the planet Nirn, and that's Magnus. According to the Elder Scrolls lore master Michael Kirkbride and his in-universe text cosmology, when you look up at the sun, you're actually looking into a dimension of pure magic. Confused yet? I am.
Exact measurements here are difficult to make, but if anything, the distance should be much greater.
Speaking of magic bullshit, the Dragonborn can heal themselves, cast wards and destructive elemental spells, control minds, conjure weapons, and summon lesser Daedra to help them out in a scrap.
They're an especially powerful mage because their mana recovers itself
automatically. They can call for backup, they can make weapons out of thin air, they can mind control.
Run out of firepower. But as a Dovahkiin, the ability they're most famous
for
is the
Dark Souls, but it's getting close.
By speaking the words of the dragon language, they can manifest their will into reality.
Like with the classic Fus Roda, an unrelenting force which can knock your neighbors into next week, or Soul Tear, which removes the soul from your enemy's body and stores it in a cute gem, like so.
Hey yo. Another fucking ad, y'all. Another ad. Make sure I like the video for me. Like the video. Like the video.
Wait, why didn't anything? Oh.
Student loans, man. Something had to cover the down payment. With these shouts, the Dragonborn can summon country-spanning storms, slow down time, and even call upon
Aurora Whisper. Become ethereal. Bend Will. Dragon Aspect. Dragon Wren. Drain Vitality, Marked for Death, and Whirlwind Sprint.
Upon a dragon for help, Odahviing. Dragons may look like scaly reptiles, but in reality, they're immortal demigods older than time itself. They're the children of the chief god of Tamriel's pantheon.
The Dragonborn is an unstoppable force of nature. If they happen to take any damage, they can just drink a potion or nosh on a cheese wheel and be good as new.
Damn.
And they can carry up to 150 cheeses at once.
So we're carrying 150 cheese, and all we have to do is eat a piece of cheese, and we're healed, 100% healed. Come on, Skyrim.
My dream.
Come on.
Assuming these abnormally large cheese wheels have an average weight of...
Imagine eating a cheese wheel, a 70-pound cheese wheel, and just being as good as new. So 70 pounds, and they can hold 150 of them. That's 10,500 pounds, bro. That's insane.
70 pounds, we can determine that the Dragonborn can carry up to 10,500 pounds of cheese.
And that makes sense, considering they can match muscles with giants, who are so strong they can shatter the game's spaghetti code to pieces.
The last Dragonborn has battled the vamp.
That's a different type of strength. 10,500. If you carry max amount of cheese, that's the max amount of health. If you carry that, you're literally walking around with 10,500 pounds on you. Everywhere. That's insane. I don't even know how to pronounce one of this stuff. Read one of the Elder Scrolls. Aided or executed Elfric Stormcloak. Caught the serial killer Calixto. Escaped Sidnamine. Cured Pelagius the Mad. Reunited Rookie and Fenrig. Pranked people with Sanguine. Defeated Alduin. Ebony Warrior. Patima, and Mirka.
Empire Lord Harkon ended Skyrim's civil war and defeated the first Dragonborn, Miraak.
And according to the book, The Guardian and the Traitor, Miraak was powerful enough to tear apart the island of Solstheim from Skyrim's mainland.
By comparing the size of various countries on Tamriel's map, we can determine that Solstheim is a landmass nearly 1,500 miles in diameter. In order to move that much land over the course of their fight, Miraak's magical prowess must have output an energy over 300 teratons of TNT.
That's 3 times the impact of the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Not too crazy when shouts can get stronger.
How do you get into a fight and move a whole land? That's actually crazy.
The world itself.
It wasn't long before the Dragonborn confronted Alduin in Nordheaven and put an end to the World Eater once and for all.
Yeah, but that is literally.
By
absorbing the souls in Skyrim's afterlife, Alduin was powerful enough to devour everything. Not just the planet of Nirn, but the Kalpa. The entire timeline, past, present, and future.
That's the level of unimaginable power the Dragonborn is dealing with here.
Tamriel is no stranger to great heroes across its vast, sprawling history. The Nerevarine, the hero of Kvatch, all magnificent in their own right.
But when you heard that shout echo through the mountains and the death throes of a dragon defeated, you knew it could only be the Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin.
Hey, yo. These niggas are too deep into this.
Did you know that I can blow up a galaxy?
What? How?
I signed up for a Death Battle YouTube membership by clicking the join button on any Death Battle.
Hey, yo.
But the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle.
Let's get to the fight, y'all. Hey, comment down below right now who y'all got winning. I got Dark Souls, bro. No cap.
There's nothing more powerful than you making your thing happen. Doing business on your...
Go and stop this fool who would let the flame burn the age of humans to ashes. The Ancients of Dark will do anything to snuff out the light.
Hey.
Save us. Choose
how we getting down? Oh, okay. Getting straight to it. Push. Hey. Damn. Okay. A little early light combat, y'all. A little early light combat. Oh, okay. Okay. Quickness on display. Quickness. Hey. Damn. Arrow. Weave. Oh, he caught him in the knee. Oh, shoot. Put out the big boy on him. Okay. Oh. He's casting spells. Okay. The beating on cut. Damn. Nah, this is a good battle. Oh, did he just summon a dragon? That man just summoned a dragon. A fire-breathing dragon. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Sprinting at him. Hey. Ooh. Oh, shit. That's that sword they was talking about. They both got they most powerful sword. Oh, is this where it ends? Comment down below, y'all. Comment down below who wins this. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Oh, shit. Get the piecing. Oh, shoot. He used that one spell they was talking about. Now, neither of them could cast a spell.
Prepare to die.
Oh.
Save this world, chosen warrior. Blink the fire!
Oh, shoot.
Let true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Oh, shoot.
KO!
You die!
Oh my goodness!
Damn,
Boss
man.
is bullshit!
This debate was
Damn,
fascinating.
man.
The Dragonborn had a wider variety of training, better access to summons, and magic that
Try to tell y'all, bro.
passively regenerated,
tried to
as
tell
opposed to
y'all.
the Chosen Undead's limited pool of magic.
Vow of Silence was a slick counter to the Dragonborn's magic and shouts, but it wouldn't last forever.
The Dragonborn was significantly faster, too. The Chosen Undead could dodge beams of light, sure, but Oriel's bow could fire arrows that move at least 250 times that.
But none of that mattered if the Chosen Undead couldn't stay dead.
You'd think the Dragonborn's anti-undead weaponry like Dawnbreaker would be an easy solution, but the undead of Dark Souls aren't really the same as Draugr from Skyrim.
Skyrim Undead are more like those classic reanimated skeletons. But remember the conspiracy. Humans in Dark Souls are naturally immortal. They're not
Right.
actually undead.
Soul Tear wouldn't have been much use either, considering humans in Dark Souls can have their souls removed without dying.
So,
Right.
why didn't the Chosen Undead just keep coming back until they eventually won? Like with any Dark Souls boss.
One word, power. The Dragonborn had way more and greater feats of raw power than the Chosen Undead.
Oh yeah, like summoning country-spanning storms with a single shout, or defeating Mirak, who split a continent.
There's also the lore. Both characters are essentially mythological
Wait.
demigods in the same kind of vein as Hercules or Sun Wukong. Gameplay alone won't give
Did
you
Skyrim
the best
win?
idea of their full power as characters.
So, let's get an idea of their max potential from the lore.
The Chosen Undead sustaining the First Flame with their soul was insanely impressive. Considering the First Flame is responsible for the core concepts of the universe, like energy and time, it's not a stretch to say it affects not just the planet they live on, but the whole universe.
But that's nothing compared to the power levels in the Elder Scrolls.
Let's compare the First Flame to Alduin. Both literally run on the power of souls, and both can be directly scaled to our combatants.
Alduin had strength to consume the universe, not just
Right,
Nirn,
okay.
but the Kalpa as well.
You know those planets you see in the sky? According to cosmology, those are actually separate,
Wait,
infinitely
so who won?
But it can't be infinite, otherwise it never would have faded to begin with.
And that meant the Chosen Undead just wasn't powerful enough no matter how many times they revived. With that much of a difference in power, the Chosen Undead would eventually lose their will to fight and go hollow. It's not traditional, but it is a form of death in Dark Souls. The Chosen Undead was surely tenacity personified, but still wasn't enough to stand up to the Dragonborn's incredible skill, broken arsenal, and overwhelming power.
The Chosen Undead could only last so long before they flamed out.
The winner is the Dragonborn.
Yo, I thought that the Chosen Undead won, bro. I could have swore. Wait, what? Because I seen this dude laid out on the floor. Hey, I guess I ain't paying attention. I guess I don't know. I see them laid out on the floor, and I heard the talking, so I figured Dark Souls won that. But hey, Skyrim won that, man. Skyrim won that. That's actually a shock to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I was rooting for Dark Souls, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all for watching the video. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. Make sure y'all like, comment, We gonna get at y'all boys in the next one, man. Appreciate y'all. Signing out. Peace.